I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter piece, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though ambition, flow inside my DNA.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy ShawnBNice back again with some more heat rocking. Today we're doing After the Smoke Clears with the iPhone 10. Now this is a new series that I'm trying to start it up. For you guys to see, I did the first series with the Note 8. That's my mainly driver, my daily driver. Now I'm doing the iPhone 10. I've been kind of using both because this is my first year I've actually been using the Apple product like fully and taking it outside every day. But I've still been using this thing as far as my main pickup, okay? But I kind of just want to give you guys my thoughts now that the smoke clear, now that everybody's gripes out the way, any complaints that anyone has, all that, you know what I'm saying? All that's out the window. Now it's just straight off my user experience, right? Because now some people actually don't like to hear reviews after 7 days, even 14 days. They want to wait till after the phone is like really settled in. So this review is mainly aiming towards that demographic. So, just trying to appeal to everyone, okay? So let's get straight into it. So just like the Note 8, the things that we're gonna discuss, I'll touch on the camera briefly, not too much, because I feel like I've done the camera test. So you see how the camera is, the camera is good. So I'll just let you know if it's still good. But we're gonna talk about durability, performance, and battery, right? Those like to be the three main things that people are really concerned about when they purchase a phone. Like, first of all, how the phone is holding up, how's the performance, and the battery life taking a dump after they've been out for the few months that it's been out. So the phone has only been out for like 2 months, if that. You know what I mean? The phone came out in December. You know what I mean? But it's kind of more so like a revisit, okay? So first thing first, durability. On a scale of 1 to 10 for durability, I'm probably gonna end up giving this phone, and it's just my experience, okay? It's not good, all right? And I'm gonna show you why right now. This is why, okay? I dropped this phone waist height. Now I'm about 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. I'm about 5'7", and the phone, I turned the phone back in my pocket, and it slipped and it hit some tile. Now I didn't hit concrete. This is not concrete damage. This is not wood damage. This is not metal damage, anything like that. This is tile, okay? This kitchen tile. At my job, I was in the kitchen. Now here's the thing, on my Note 8, I didn't even have this phone in the case, but one day this phone slipped out my hand, slid out the sink. I bounced off the sink and hit a glass scale in my bathroom. Not a crack or anything on it, you know what I mean? Without the case. This thing here, it dropped on tile, yo. Not even a whole, I told you on a good day I'm 5'8", so I'm not like super tall. And it did this type of damage, yo, from tile. And then I looked it up how much it costs to get replaced, and it's like, woo. So, durability, not really good score. I'm not feeling that at all. No, I can't get Apple a good score on that. This is probably the most fragile phone I've ever used. I'm really upset. I've never broken a phone, especially from dropping it from off tile. You know what I mean? Tile, people. That's what we're talking about right now. So, now performance. Let's move it on. Performance wise, honestly, I hate to say it, but this is probably the best performing phone that I've used. But I'm speaking from a gaming aspect. Now, don't get me wrong, there are definitely times this phone has frozen. I've had to restart it. Screen's not responsive. A lot of crashes, and I feel like the phone has had too many updates for the phone to be out for like a few months. I feel like iOS 11 is probably like their most updated system. Every time I look up or around the corner, it's an update, and it's like, dude, if y'all get it right, at least someone right the first 2 times at most, y'all won't have to keep pushing out this many updates. So performance wise, on the gaming aspect, it is perfect. Like, oh my God, the games on here compared to my Note 8 is like, I've done a comparison video on that. You can check it out up there. I'll make sure I link it down in the description below, but it's the game performance is like top class, okay? I can tell you that right now. I got a video coming out while I'm doing a test on NBA 2K18, depending on how I release the video, but this phone blew the Note 8 out of the water. The Note 8 I retested the Note 8 just on my own cord. I reset the Delvet cache and all that. I mean, it runs better, but it still doesn't run as smooth as, not the Delvet cache. I reset the cache partition. Delvet cache is older Android systems, but it still doesn't run as smooth as the iPhone 10. So gaming wise, for my gamers out there, people who love to play mobile games, this is the phone for gaming. Now, granted, the colors won't pop as much on like a Note 8 because the display is better on Note 8. I don't care what nobody say. That is my opinion, whether you like it or not. But and you have more screen real estate. So like for example, I can show you right now. Just speak from a performance aspect. Now 2K, let me turn this down. This is how it looks, right? This is it's in this box as you can see, right? It's square off, so you got all this screen real estate right here. But I'm just gonna show you how it look real quick, show you how you will look when it's gaming, right? So gaming wise, let me turn the brightness up for you guys. Hopefully I can get it. Here we go. All right, brightness up, true tone is off. I use that every now and then, not really though. Okay, let's go back to the game. All right, as you guys can see, like you got huge borders here. But again, the game is running smooth and this was the peak high performance, you know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, just make sure you be on the lookout for that video. I am releasing that very, very soon, but it runs 10 times better than a Note 8. That's like I said, as far as performance. But if you look at, now I'm just really showing you guys this for an example. But if we go take a look at 2K on my Note 8, and as far as like comparison screen wise, where we at? Game launcher. Already you can see a difference, right? Look how much screen it's taking up compared to this. Like it's not even, and I'm already in the game, so I'm gonna show you that, guys, right now, just so you know, for comparison reasons. All right, so you guys can see, right? It's just like the colors to me look better. I didn't pass the ball, I don't know why, but the colors look better, and then you got way more screen to work with here. So that's why, even though I prefer gaming on my Note 8, just because of the screen real estate, I do know that performance-wise, the iPhone 10 is like top king right now. I don't think there's a game that's even, I don't think there's a phone that even compared to it. Now, I do know you guys probably like, hey, you know, you're only testing one Android phone, but most flagship Android phones have 835 Snapdragon, 835 Snapdragon, 4 to 6 gigabytes of RAM. So if 2K and other game manufacturers have made gains to those specs, I mean, optimization will help, but you know, still, it's not gonna be on par with this. I'm sorry. Also, like I can tell right now, 2K18 is a port from the iPhone 10 to the Android platform, only due to the fact that because everything looks so choppy. So if you want like the best of the best at all times and apps that are made specifically for your particular device and no ports and all that, they do have that on Android, but you know, it's a lot focused here on iOS platform. Now, last category, and then we're almost done, y'all. I'm not gonna bore y'all to death. I'm just giving y'all 3 main hitters that y'all probably concerned about. Last thing is battery life. Battery life, I don't have an issue with it at all. Again, I don't really use that phone as much as my Note 8, but I have used it enough like to watch and consume media. It does drain a lot when you're watching like movies or YouTube and stuff like that. It does drain a lot, but it does, as far as if you're not using it, standby time, perfect standby time. No complaints at all there. When you text and stuff like that, it's just when you start watching movies and YouTube and all that, that's when your battery starts taking a hit. But other than that, this phone can definitely get you through the day. I have no problems with that. But I do hate the fact that it does not have fast charging inside the box. I know you can buy it, but I'm not gonna do all that. If you want me to use your feature, you should include it in the box. So, yeah, I hate the fact I don't have fast charging, but overall battery life is really good. It can definitely last you through the day. Especially if you start watching movies and stuff like that, then you can go ahead and wrap that up. So, the question is this phone heat rock? I'm sorry, I want to touch on one more thing before I forget. My main gripe with this phone was when the phone first came out, and it's only been like a few days. I mean, maybe 2 months or so since this phone has come out. But I told you my main gripe was a lot of these apps were not developed for this phone. And I can gladly say that is not the case anymore. A lot of these apps are using the actual full phones, like real estate, even like games like HQ, Outlook, PlayStation. No, not PlayStation. I'm sorry. I think Citibank was. Nope, Citibank wasn't either. All right, I'll give you some bad examples, but I know for the most part, like Google, at one point Google Maps wasn't. Google Maps is not updated for it. So Apple, the developers have really been, working hard on getting these apps developed for the platform, even Crunchyroll. So the developers has put a lot of work in getting these apps optimized for this display. So Can I call? I would actually, you know, change my mind and say like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I guess I would say it's a heat rock for people who like are Apple lovers, maybe. But can I say it's heat rock for your average Android user? I can't, because you know this screen display, that's not something we're, you know, new to. Like we've had that for the longest. Wireless charging, we've had that for the longest. We've definitely had way more durable phones. It's just, you know, this phone is still not the phone to take you away from that Android device. I can't say that it is. But for an iOS lover, you just want something new, then yeah. The only thing I would say that's probably gonna get on your nerves is the facial unlock. I still don't like the fact that they only give you one option to unlock your phone, versus on most Android phones, you have like a plethora of options to open up your phone. Right here, you only got either face unlock or, you know, you put your pen in. So face unlock has been good. I don't want to forget about that. Face unlock has been good. It works in, you know, pitch darkness. I'm surprised, but it works pretty well now. I guess I really had to learn my face from the first time I reviewed this phone, but it has gotten a lot better. So I definitely understand why people sometimes don't really care about reviewers or YouTubers who make reviews after like 7 to 14 days, because now that I see that from personal use, that's really not enough time to really give a clear, you know, full view look at a phone. So I would still be doing like my 7 to 14 day review, but I'll also be starting doing after the smoke clear reviews for those people who are more interested in knowing about how the phone actually operates after more than just, you know, a couple of weeks. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, man. Do you think that this phone is certified heat rock on either if you're an Android user or Apple user, or do you think this phone's still a bust? Do you think Apple should have, you know, waited or implemented anything a little bit better? Let me know in the comment section below, man. Please help this video get like 25 to 30 likes. Again, y'all, these likes do help push my channel out. We definitely about to hit 1K soon. Out there getting it in. You know what time it is. So other than that, man, it's your boy ShawnBNice. I appreciate the love and support, and I'm out, man. Deuces.